Hey guys, Trudy here from It's a True Story, and today we're going to do something that I feel like it's very timely. Yeah, I'm going to make chocolate mousse, and you might be thinking to yourself, chocolate mousse? Why chocolate mousse? Why now? Because we're right now in the perfect storm of like where we need some serious comfort eating, and chocolate mousse I feel like is like one of those special occasion things, and I'm here to say like Armageddon is here, you guys, right? We've got like Nazis marching, we've got hurricanes, we've got wildfires, we've got terrorist attacks. Like if you're holding on to chocolate mousse until it's like a fancy time, then you have a problem. And I'm gonna cure that problem right now because I'm gonna make some chocolate mousse that is so easy. I'll do it for you so you don't have to, but like you are so going to want to do this and then eat a vat of it and drown all of your sorrows and all of your emotions and all of your freaking outedness into this mousse. So I call it not just chocolate mousse, but it's called vice mousse. Why? Because it has every vice imaginable. Well, maybe not imaginable. You could add to it if you wanted to. But for me, it's got my biggies in it. We have, aside from chocolate, we have also some booze. This is orange liqueur. I'll tell you about that in a second. We have caffeine. It's coffee. And of course, cream, because hello, it's chocolate mousse. I'm gonna show you how easy it is right now to make yourself a big old batch of chocolate mousse, and you can share it with people or not. But here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. So the first thing you're gonna do is you have two kinds of chocolate in here. You have unsweetened and you have sweetened. And you're just gonna need, it's two tiny little blocks of the unsweetened to 6 of the semi-sweet. So that's first, and we're gonna take that chocolate and we're gonna go melt it. I myself use a microwave nowadays because I'm fancy like that. Now, while your chocolate is melting, what we're gonna do now is my favorite part. It's combining the alcohol with the caffeine, which is the perfect storm of amazing, in my opinion. So all of these directions, by the way, if you're trying to take notes, they're all gonna be in the description, so don't even worry about it. It'll all be there. Just watch and enjoy as I take this delightful orange liqueur. I got the cheapest kind, but you might go fancy at Cointreau or something. Orange liqueur. You're gonna do 3½ tablespoons. Then you're gonna go for 3½ teaspoons of these like kind of like 1978 coffee crystals that I think my mom still enjoys. So God bless, and that's all I'm saying. So it's 1, 2, 3, and a little half. And then you just take it all and you stir it all up. And then it makes this really kind of like boozy coffee mix that I feel like every Starbucks should be carrying now. Like screw pumpkin spice. Let's get on with the coffee orange liqueur thing. Okay, so the other thing we're gonna do while the chocolate is melting and also fully cooling is we're gonna go ahead and make some good old-fashioned whipped cream, which is really easy because all you actually need to make whipped cream is actual cream, heavy whipping cream. And so we're gonna do 2 cups of that. So we're gonna throw 2 cups into our gigantic mixing bowl here. 1. I'm really very artful. 2. Fantastic. And then you turn it on and you let her whip. So anyways, as soon as your whipped cream is light and fluffy, shut it off. Do not overwhip the whipped cream. And I'm gonna tell you why. I just overwhipped the whipped cream and then turned it into something crazy like cottage cheese. It was terrifying. Anyways, you want your whipped cream to look like whipped cream does, like fancy, like whipped cream. So now that your whipped cream is whipped, the last step before we put it all together is to take your chocolate, which should be melted up all nice and good, and should be cold. Like you want it to be fully cold, like maybe you have to stick it in the fridge. Before it hardens up again, you just want it to be all cooled down because otherwise it's gonna melt your cream. And you don't want that to happen. So we take we're gonna add, remember that coffee, delightful coffee mixture with the orange liqueur? Just added that. You're gonna add honey, a delightful ½ cup of honey. Ah, the honey. We are now adding the honey. Oh, honey. The honey is delicious and delightful, and it's what makes it sweet. So you just lightly and gently stir it all up until your chocolate mixture is looking like, well, it's all melded together. And now for the best part, which is taking your finished whipped cream, which is delightful and delicious, throwing that into a bowl, a nice big bowl. Throwing that into a bowl. We're then gonna take our chocolate mixture and put that in with the whipped cream mixture. And make sure that chocolate's been all cooled down so it doesn't melt your whipped cream. And we're gonna fold it all together. The Vice Mousse is coming along beautifully. See? Doesn't that look divine? All right. It's hard to tell, I know right now, you guys, but, and just for the record, the recipe that's gonna be down in the description, this is gonna make like an amount for like if you're just having like maybe 3-4 people for dessert kind of a thing. But if you wanna feed a big, huge crowd, you're gonna double that recipe. And if you're really sad about what's going on in the world today, you might make like 10 times that recipe and sit in the corner and cry and eat it. I've thought about that myself. Okay, so now our mousse is on the loose. To serve, you just take your mousse and put it into a serving dish. So I put it all into a beautiful serving thing, and it's kind of messy. You guys are jealous, right? And that's a little messy. And then this I would let sit in the fridge just to kind of really get it all chunked up out in there. And then when you want to serve it, all you have to do is take some other whipped cream. I'm going to use the canned kind because, I mean, you might want to cap off your mousse episode with a little whippet. Don't do whippets. It's not a good idea. You want to just cap it on off. And then, nothing says Armageddon or global warming like strawberries in September. Crazy perfect strawberries in September, you guys. That never existed in my childhood, but it exists in yours. And then you've got yourself a beautiful Vice Mousse. So anyways, you guys, that's what I got for you today. If you like what we're doing here, please like, subscribe, come back every first and third Thursday of the month for more shenanigans. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy your chocolate mousse, and I hope you eat a vat of it because I know I'm going to. And that's all I got for you today, guys. Bye.